Hi Gemini, if you want to come on in and have a seat for some symbolic support, here's your ink blot made in your name and essence. You're welcome to take a screenshot so you can scry in your own time and terms for shapes or symbols that speak to your psyche and psychic senses. Geminis will scry your ink for shapes or symbols that speak, as well add on tarot and oracle and the spirit box and a hot seat second. Geminis, if you'd like to join me, close the eyes, releasing the race and the rush. Activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support. Thank you so much for joining me, for being my muse, and for holding space for me to share my insights and allowing me to be a guest in your aura. Geminis, I'm seeing a crystal. It's a double-pointed crystal right here. Yep, double-pointed crystal. I'm also seeing okay, it could be obsidian, but I'm also seeing pieces of what I think is obsidian or maybe moldavite. Maybe moldavite. I'm seeing flamingos or ostriches. Very feathery butt birds with long necks, so please take that symbol or release it should it mean anything to anyone. Could be an animal you're working with. I don't see their head in the ground. They're reaching up, like the long neck is reaching up and over. But it's a beautiful bird. I understand there might be some like awkwardness in the visuals of it. I don't even know if it's maybe no. Okay, I'm just going to leave that there. I'm seeing one of those things that I'll add on the spirit box. We're here for the Gemini Collective. If you have any messages or shoutouts to add, you know, oh geez, those things that you hang clothes on. Like I have one, like and you can lift it up and it has the different trays for you to dry clothes on. That's what I'm seeing. In regards to flight, I don't think these kind of birds fly going back up to the top, but they are taking flight. Like maybe it's a leap of faith. There's something about this crystal. It's very, very prominent. And this double pointed crystal is grounded by this obsidian or moldavite. There might be some sort of okay, I'm seeing the show, but I think it's also a movie. The Dark Crystal. It's like it could be like an amethyst or something like that, because it's bringing me back up to the birds and they're beautiful. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. If it means something, it means something. I'm seeing piano keys, like teeth. Something about speech is how I'm going to roll down that rabbit hole. As always, if you're new to me, please follow what it may mean to you or what sparks. It's in a smile. It's something about speech and piano keys. Oh, I'm also seeing a Valentine's Day heart. Lamp. Yeah, it's interesting. Gemini, there might be some sort of love connection. When I say love, of course, it could be romantic, definitely with Valentine's Day coming in. But also like love of what you do, love of where you're going, love of your home. You might be spicing things up just in general around your environment, your energy, this, that, or the other. And because it brings me into like love and a connectivity. Could also be romantic. That was my first rabbit hole. And that's generally not my personal to assume where love lands. But it did step forward, absolutely. It's balancing male and female energies, not earthly expressions necessarily. It's just the energies. And they unite and kind of come together really, really well. There's something about the male energy that I'm seeing like a cross, like right in the T zone. So I don't know if that means anything, like the T zone. Maybe they are religious or they're very protected. Maybe they've had, okay, this might be specific for someone. Could be your male energy, a male energy coming towards you. They've had some sort of exorcism in regards to their, I'm going to say soul. But now they're like priest or priestess. Like, because they've been through it. They have, I'm seeing like Jim Carrey, I have exorcised the demons. They've done their work. That doesn't mean they don't dabble. It's almost like I'm seeing the dabbling in regards to trying to help other people, or isn't that an interesting way to say that? I don't know that they actively go to help other people, but they do in some respects, like their energy may. Does that make sense? I don't know, because their arms come out and it's almost like whether it's the two energies of oneself or of another, you can come together and be more open. Like let's see if I can do this. Like I'm down here, there's the male and there's the female, the heart, and there's the hot lips and then the male down there. I feel like they might be able to, because I'm seeing it like stack like a totem pole of hearts. Okay, and where the male energy has the female energy on top, so there might be, okay, so we'll just say for simplicity's sake, there's an effort to that. And then at the same time, when I go to the female energy, there's a holding up, like a carrying of the male energy. So this effort is different in the energy exchange, but it's, I'm going to say equal,
soldier,
but not in regards to equality, meaning the same. And together there's like this strength. I don't know, Geminis, maybe that resonates with some in some sort of, because this could be your environment. And it's funny, when I come back up to the teeth of the piano keys, I'm seeing them being played. Like, da na 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 na. I don't know, whatever a tune would be on the piano. When I come back up to those drawing things, I see things hanging off them. It's bringing me personally into like letting things hanging out to dry. So I don't know if you're airing out dirty laundry type thing, whatever that saying is, or keeping things at a particular bay that are, they're like drying out. I don't know how else to say that. Even if they're energies that are like sopping wet with emotions, or you've pulled them up from something and you're like, you can just dry there first before I bring you in closer. I know that's a very odd way of saying that, but then it brings me right back up into the obsidian and or the moldavite, and these are raw pieces. They're not polished by any means, where the crystal's polished. Okay. Oh, okay. And I excuse me, I just heard from when it said soldier, at least that's what I think it said, the spirit box. I was talking about the male and female energies. And then I heard the song from, I believe it's the Killers. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. Okay. Anyway, I have flipped it. My name is Steph. Who are you? And I will start adding on Tarot and Oracle. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you to all those. Sorry, I still have morning voice. Thank you to all those who like, share, and subscribe. Comment below, even emoji or something like that, if you're feeling this is resonating or it's just interesting. And gratitude glory to all those who donate. And whether you request a personal or you buy me a coffee or through PayPal, It's so endearing. It makes me feel open to the flow of reciprocity. All right, Geminis. You got shark here, survival power, witch, magic, curse. Yeah, those might be those things like we were talking about it with the male energies, or the male, or like your male energy did something for the nurturing of your female energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get caught up in all that. Survival power with the shark and the magic curse of the witch. And it brings me into that hangy thing. Any sort of curses that maybe were from past life or contractual, this, that, or the other. And I'm seeing their cloak. I'm not assuming the witch is female, but I'm seeing the cloak that maybe once was sopping wet is drying. And your survival power. Now I am coming into the female energy here, but the sharks are male. Like they work together. They work. Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
They so work together. I don't know what that it's about, knowing how it's done. Dove is on the bottom. Peace, serenity. I'm seeing roosters. Are they roosters or hens? No, they're roosters at the ends of your hands, Gemini. So maybe like arm's length aura space. It's like holding up roosters. Something about timing is coming through. Is that a doorway or a gateway? Hold on. I get distracted. Good distraction. I get inspired to investigate. Oh, I don't know if it's two people or two energies, business, personal, romantic, blah, 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 blah. It's blessed. It's a blessing. This union is a blessing. Feels very sacred. Sacred. There's that piece up there. It's like I'm seeing a sleep mask. Maybe something about sleep. Interesting, because as I'm seeing the sleep mask, oh, am I in the subcon realm here? So in the sleep state where I saw that sleep mask, there's also hands working on this union.
How does it work?
No idea. But there's hands working on this union. But it looks like gateways. Like I don't know if like two, maybe like it's an astral connection first, so that when you see each other or interact with this energy in your environment, etc., 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 you'll step forward a little bit more. You'll have a feeling of like, I know, or I've met this person, this energy before. I'm seeing a drone. I think somebody might be Geminis. If you're resonating, you might be astral traveling. What do we have here? Control, change, and teeth. Teeth with the pianos. I don't. I'm going to leave it with you. I'm going to leave it with you. I trust that if it resonates, it resonates. Otherwise, it's released. This crystal that I'm seeing, this double pointed crystal, it's almost as though I'm reading a book that's talking about this crystal and where it can take me. And it kind of brings me into the astral traveling realm, but it's in a different dimension. Yeah, it takes me somewhere. It's so prominent. It's so prominent. Okay, I'm going to keep going for Geminis here. There's an owl that's like doing this. You know, like like peering. For some reason, maybe it's just cartoons or whatnot, but like owls, like, like hoo hoo. But this is like...
This is strange.
It is strange. We are strange and unusual here, scrying with STEPH and the spirits. We're here for the Geminis. 8 of Swords is coming through. Oh, that's what it is. Page of Swords. Okay, there's some sort of protection going on. Either you're very protective over something, right? Like those peering owl eyes, like hoo hoo, hoo hoo. Or there's a new passion stepping forward. 8 of Cups. If 8 of Cups means anything to you, of course, follow it before my yammerings. 8 of Cups, 8 of Swords, Page of Swords. 8 might also have or hold a symbolic meaning. And there's that male and female. Something about like the female energy or the... okay, this might be for some, I don't know. If you're feeling caged by things, there's a male energy, your male energy person. I never know if it's internal or external, or if that is a reflection of one of the same. Like someone's coming with passion because they know your strength. They know your strengths. And if there's a portion of you or some sort of environment, circumstance, something or other that is holding you back right now, it's almost as if the wisdom is, just to sit and trust. Somebody's coming because of this whole astral realm thing and this crystal of communication, I'm going to call it. It's like a plan is being created and I'm coming. They are wearing a mask, but again, it's like you're going to know who they are. Even if they step forward in a mask, as an external, they step forward in a mask. Friend? Yes. Are you a friend? But that's the question. You'd be like, are you here to help me? Or is this a whole show to, fill some ego thing? That's not, as soon as I went down that rabbit hole, I was like, no. But you're reserving strength right now. Because it's almost like where this page comes in with this passion, because there's going to be like a roaring energy that comes in and you've been waiting patiently. And then the 8 of Cups is something you pursue in this release. Okay, closing out here for Gemini. Whew, this feels intense. Intense, Geminis.
Poor.
Feel poor? Yeah, it definitely could feel that way right now in some respects. Passion changes the feeling of poor. Feast of plenty, gathering around, community. I feel like this community, thank you, is Moon Made New Beginnings is on the bottom. Could be a lot of crystals, working with crystals. Even if it's not actual crystals, like people embody, you're going to notice when people embody that kind of communication, as though, hopefully you understand what I'm saying. The language just doesn't always quite exist. Feast of plenty and gathering around. Power of community, gathering around. 8 of Swords, gathering around. See how the swords are gathering around. Okay, so the other side story is you're being protected right now because this page might come in to... Remember when I said, and then I stopped the story?
Fall equinox.
And then... But I kind of want to go down it. And maybe this is a temptation of the psychology. I'm not sure, but I'm going to go down. It stopped me last time. It'll stop me again if need be. If I'm currently being surrounded by the power of community, spirits, and guides, because there is another energy that's going to try and come in and It's not a rescue. I don't even know what it is. Okay, but that's fine. You're going to be released from something regardless. Every time I try and go down that rabbit hole to kind of like have this yin and yang or this positive negative, I don't know, it just stops me because I'm not sure. It's like focus on what I want. Even if this person or energy is stepping forward, whatever the interconnected intentions may be, it's like I'm being told that like, well, focus on what you want, because either way you're being released and put into a new situation. Because you've been in an opportunity to reserve your strength. And Geminis, I also want to know, it just popped in that this whole male and female, if it's absolutely love, great, or relationship, could be of yourself. Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation, Watchers, transpersonal. And we started with Root Girl, disowned self. Okay, so this is really standing out. 8 of Swords. You also had the 8 of Cups. Was it the 8 of Cups? Yeah, 8 of Cups. See how the Root Girl is in a tree? 8 of Swords, she's also in a tree. There's something happening in this time and space. This recovering and recuperating. There might feel like there's storms around you or just debris dusting out. I'm coming back to that hanging clothes thing, hanging things out to dry so that they can dry, fold up and put away, or donated, something along that lines. For the transpersonal, I want to note, like, I don't know if the camera will let it come through with the lighting. See how there's a crystal up at the top? I can't deny that there's something there. You might have crystal watchers, the stars twinkling when you communicate with them, something along that lines, but there's definitely a deep vibe of crystals with you right now in one way, shape, or form, whether it's a communication and or a connection to simply being able to help you out at this time. I'm also seeing torches. Okay. All right, Geminis, thank you so much for being my muse. This was a really incredible adventure of a reading, and I really look forward. We'll do your color ink blot, and we'll revisit you again in May sometime. So until then, thank you.